Ciao a tutti cacciotti, benvenuti in questa nuovissima serie. Questa serie su Monkey Island 2. Mi mancava di già questa stupenda colonna sonora. Come vedete siamo in un ambiente diverso, Monkey Island 2 edizione speciale, quindi il remake. Abbiamo un nuovo menu, abbiamo una rapida scorta ai comandi. Allora, con il del mouse abbiamo l'inventario, tasto sinistro camminiamo, usiamo l'oggetto dell'inventario, selezioniamo i dialoghi, tasto destro apriamo le azioni, eseguiamo le azioni, osserviamo gli oggetti, ESC menu principale, F1 modalità commutazione, innesca commento audio con la A, salta intermezzo con invio, azione predefinita con tab, con il mouse, muovendo il mouse muoviamo anche il cursore. Tasto sinistro più destro evidenziamo gli oggetti e ok. Che dire? Let's start this.
Well, Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Vergogna.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait."
My name's Ron Gilbert, and I did pretty much...
Mercy! I can't take it anymore!
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop.
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ok.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Ha fatto crescere la barba. Mi sembrava il tizio di Dottor House. Parte 1, l'embargo di Largo. Na 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 na. Epico, epico. Look this. Guybrush Threepwood. Wow. Però l'inventario con la rotina del mouse, fortuna che ho l'inferno ora. Uso le ricchezze, esamina le ricchezze, quindi inventario. Ah, ok, capisco. Ah, così ci muoviamo.
Where do you think you're going, Fancy Pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Who's gonna make me, Shorty?
Tough guy, huh?
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Ok, grazie dell'informazione.
Then who keeps up the law and maintains order?
I'm the only law on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Lago Legre.
Perché scrivono tutti là qualcosa?
Tough town.
Sì,
I guess I should have
guarda,
got those
guarda il
traveler's
profilo.
checks.
Sembra quello lì di Dottor House. Chase. Eccolo. Andiamo alla porta. Falegname.
Yeah?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Che cosa ho
A
detto?
woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck
In
could chuck
inglese
wood, and
epico.
even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I'd just like to browse, thanks.
No, voglio farglielo ridire.
Okay, but don't touch anything.
Posso. Premi il falegname, tira il falegname, usa il falegname, esamina il falegname, parla.
Yeah?
No.
I'd just like to browse, thanks.
Mi piace molto di
Ok.
più questa
Don't touch
user
anything.
interface. Se premo F10 mi torna. No, F1. Oh, infatti F1. Molto meglio così. Puoi capire qualcosa del cartello? Ok, iniziamo vecchia scuola.
Oops, I think I broke the sign.
No matter what. Posso leggerlo?
Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone.
Non si fa la caccia al tesoro?
Welcome to Woodtick. No
Non si
treasure
fa la
hunting
caccia al
zone.
tesoro, questo è Brent. Romano di Roma, che ridere, no. Quindi qua ci siamo andati, andiamo a esplorare un po' tutte le casette. Andiamo qui. Oh, il
Hello.
cartografo.
Nice map.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Excuse me.
yes. Hi there.
Ma
Can I
bambino.
help you?
Sai chi sembra? No, no, con questi capelli così, quello là dei Simple Plan, il cantante.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Basta.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed.
Wally B.
At
Feed.
your service.
I have some questions about Scab Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Nah.
Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an
Okay.
anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for
interessante.
roughnecks and rebels like me.
Quindi
The only
un posto
authority on
sicuro.
this island is that bully Largo.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Basta.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Vabbè.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
Okay, but don't be shy if you think of a question.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Basta.
Don't shoot. I was just asking.
Well, that's a dangerous question. I've been researching Big Whoop for years. There are a lot of people who'd like to get their hands on my files.
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them.
Hello.
I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know its location is a mystery.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote, deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Inky Island.
Go on. Finish the story.
Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library if it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Capisco.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. Only sissies use maps.
Maps are very, very important.
I'm sure they are. Well, goodbye.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
I can't reach it.
Ok, forse dobbiamo far allontanare il tizio per prendere. Va bene, andiamo qui. La nave. Il lavandaio. Il cartello, esamina cartello.
Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks. Nice. It won't fit in my pocket.
Posso prendere il topo? Sembrerebbe di no. Ah, sono sempre gli stesi.
Wake up!
Non è che mai sono gli stessi della prima serie?
What is it?
Long time no see.
Hai visto? Sono gli stessi.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map?
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Is that your rat?
Yes. We call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
Bravo.
What happened to your leg?
Ah, è vero,
It happened during a performance.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The Sacking Lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Then what happened?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
And search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Ok.
Big Whoop! Did you find anything?
Not exactly.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
I think it's past my bedtime.
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you should bore passersby to tears with long stories?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Quindi ora c'ho dei soldi. Il pezzo da 8. Parliamo con il lavandaio.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I must have left it in my other pants.
Why'd you trade it for chocolate-covered ants?
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
No.
Mom threw it out when she cleaned my room.
What? You beat your mom with a broom? You should treat her better than that.
Ok.
Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
No, stupidi bug che iniziano. Riprendi il gioco. Vediamo un po'. Allora andiamo qui al Bloody. Segniamo il cartello.
The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill. Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below.
Bene. Il barista.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
Oh, yeah. I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning. But if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Ok.
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait. What am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Ok.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Hey, hired help only.
Ok. Qua possiamo andare. Direi che saliamo. Davvero ci sputava dentro, che schifo. Qui ci sono già andato? Sì, mi sembra di sì. Vediamo un po' cosa ci dice. Allora, dovresti capire qualcosa di più sull'arco. Proviamo a parlare col barista di largo allora.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand. You there? Uh-oh.
Give me my usual and put it in a real glass.
Oddio. Cos'è Matrix?
Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
That's all I have.
Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Parliamone invece.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?